The question often arises, do monks truly experience no sexual desires? The simple answer is that monks, despite their vows and dedicated practice, are still human. They possess the same natural urges and inclinations as anyone else. The difference lies not in the absence of desire, but in their approach to managing it. Through rigorous meditation, monks train their minds to observe these desires without judgment or attachment. They learn to acknowledge the arising of desire, sit with the feeling and let it pass without acting on it. This disciplined practice allows them to transcend the impulsive nature of desire and cultivate a profound sense of inner peace. Chanting, another integral part of monastic life, serves as a powerful tool for redirecting energy and calming the mind. The rhythmic vibrations of chanting mantras help to quiet the constant chatter of the mind, creating a space for stillness and clarity. This stillness is essential for monks to develop the mental fortitude needed to resist temptations and maintain their vows. Through consistent practice, they gradually transform their relationship with desire, shifting from a place of craving to one of acceptance and equanimity. It's important to note that this is not a process of suppression or denial. Monks don't pretend that these desires don't exist. Instead, they face them head-on with courage and compassion. They recognize that these desires are a natural part of being human, but they choose not to be ruled by them. By understanding the impermanent nature of all things, including desire, they find freedom from the suffering that often accompanies attachment. This journey of self-mastery is not without its challenges. There will be times when temptations arise, and moments of doubt may cloud the mind. But it is through these challenges that monks develop resilience and deepen their understanding of the human condition. They learn to meet these challenges with patience and perseverance, knowing that each obstacle overcome brings them closer to their ultimate goal of enlightenment. The monastic lifestyle often appears deceptively simple: the shaved head, the plain robes, the minimalist surroundings. These outward symbols might suggest a life devoid of complexity. However, this outward simplicity masks a profound inner transformation. The true essence of monastic life lies not in the external appearance, but in the cultivation of inner virtues and the pursuit of spiritual awakening. It's a journey of shedding worldly attachments and embracing a life dedicated to wisdom, compassion, and service. This inner change involves a gradual dismantling of the ego, the sense of self that clings to desires and aversions. Through meditation and mindful living, monks chip away at the illusion of a separate self, realizing the interconnectedness of all things. They develop a deep understanding of impermanence, recognizing that everything is in a constant state of flux. This understanding liberates them from the suffering caused by clinging to fleeting pleasures and diversions. The transformation extends beyond the individual monk, rippling outwards to touch the lives of others. As monks cultivate compassion and loving kindness, they become beacons of peace and wisdom in the world. Their presence radiates a sense of calmness and tranquility, offering solace to those around them. Their teachings and example inspire others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and spiritual growth. This inner transformation is not achieved overnight. It's a lifelong process that requires dedication, perseverance, and unwavering commitment. There will be moments of doubt, frustration, and even despair. But through these challenges, monks develop unwavering resilience and an unshakable faith in the path they have chosen. They learn to embrace the ups and downs of the spiritual journey, knowing that each experience, whether pleasant or unpleasant, offers valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. Choosing the monastic life is not an escape from the world or its challenges. It's not a rejection of life's pleasures or a retreat from responsibility. On the contrary, it's a conscious and deliberate choice to engage with life on a deeper level, to confront the fundamental questions of existence, and to dedicate oneself to the pursuit of truth and enlightenment. It's a commitment to living a life of purpose and meaning, guided by wisdom and compassion. This decision is often misunderstood. Some may view it as a renunciation of worldly pleasures, a sacrifice made in the name of spiritual attainment. However, for those who truly embrace the monastic path, it's not about deprivation, but about liberation. It's about freeing oneself from the chains of desire and attachment that bind us to suffering. It's about choosing lasting peace and fulfillment over the fleeting gratification of sensual pleasures. This path requires immense courage and determination. It's not for the faint of heart. It demands a willingness to confront one's deepest fears and insecurities, to let go of all that is familiar and comforting, and to embark on a journey into the unknown. But for those who are willing to take the leap of faith, the rewards are immeasurable. The decision to become a monk or nun is deeply personal, often arising from a profound yearning for something more than what the material world can offer. It might be triggered by a life-changing event, a period of intense suffering, or a simple but persistent longing for spiritual awakening. Whatever the catalyst, the journey begins with a sincere desire to understand the true nature of reality and to live a life aligned with that understanding. The life of a monk might seem austere to an outsider, devoid of the material comforts and social interactions that many consider essential for happiness. However, within the walls of the monastery, a different kind of joy flourishes, a joy rooted in simplicity, service, and connection to something far greater than oneself. It's a joy that arises from aligning one's actions with one's values, from dedicating one's life to the betterment of oneself and others. This joy is not dependent on external circumstances. It's not something to be chased or pursued. Rather, it's a natural byproduct of living in accordance with Buddhist principles, of cultivating compassion, wisdom, and mindfulness in every aspect of life. It's a quiet joy, a deep contentment that arises from within and permeates every moment. A significant source of joy for monks stems from their commitment to service. Whether it's offering teachings, engaging in community outreach, or simply performing their daily tasks with mindfulness and care, monks find fulfillment in contributing to the well-being of others. Their lives are a testament to the power of selfless action and the interconnectedness of all beings. This sense of interconnectedness extends beyond the human realm. Monks recognize the inherent value of all living creatures and strive to live in harmony with the natural world. They treat all beings with kindness and respect, recognizing that we are all part of a delicate web of life. This deep reverence for life brings a sense of peace and tranquility that transcends the fleeting pleasures of the material world. Central to Buddhist teachings is the concept of karma, often misunderstood as a system of cosmic reward and punishment. A more accurate understanding of karma is that it's simply the law of cause and effect applied to our actions, both mental and physical. Every action, every thought, every word we utter creates an imprint on our minds and influences the course of our lives. Understanding karma is crucial for monks in navigating the challenges of celibacy. They recognize that acting on sexual desire, while natural, creates particular karmic imprints that can perpetuate the cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. This understanding isn't about guilt or repression, but about making conscious choices that align with their aspirations for liberation. Monks learn to observe their desires without judgment, recognizing them as arising from conditions, both internal and external. They understand that these desires are impermanent, like waves rising and falling in the ocean of consciousness. By choosing not to act on these desires, they break free from the cycle of craving and aversion, cultivating a sense of inner peace and equanimity. This understanding of karma extends beyond sexual desire to encompass all aspects of life. Monks strive to live in a way that minimizes harm and maximizes benefit for themselves and others. They understand that every action, no matter how small, has consequences, and they choose to act with compassion, wisdom, and awareness. By understanding and working with the law of karma, monks gradually transform their relationship with desire, shifting from a place of craving to one of acceptance and equanimity. They realize that true happiness and fulfillment come not from indulging in fleeting pleasures, but from cultivating wholesome qualities and living in accordance with ethical principles.